Got it. You want a full 5,000-word detailed English story based on the prompt. Loren and Alex finally separation. 90-Day Fiancé. I'll create it in the style of a real 90-Day Fiancé storyline. Emotional, dramatic, with realistic dialogue, flashbacks, and behind-the-scenes details, so it feels like a genuine episode arc. Loren and Alex finally separate. 90-Day Fiancé shock. Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The Florida sun was setting behind the high-rise buildings of Hollywood Beach, painting the clouds in streaks of pink and orange. From the outside, Loren and Alexei Brovarnik's life looked picture-perfect. They had 3 beautiful children, a modern condo with a view of the ocean, and the kind of Instagram following that most reality stars could only dream about. But behind the curated photos and matching family outfits, cracks had been forming. Slowly at first, then more rapidly over the past year. Loren sat on the white sectional couch, scrolling through her phone. Her usually bright eyes looked tired, ringed with faint shadows. Alexei walked in from the kitchen, a bottle of water in hand. "We need to talk," she said without looking up. Alexei stopped mid-step. "That's never good." She finally met his gaze. "It's not good, Alex." The tension between them had started small. Disagreements over parenting styles, missed date nights, and the stress of filming back-to-back seasons for TLC. But in recent months, those disagreements had turned into arguments, and arguments into nights spent in separate rooms. When Loren first met Alex on a birthright trip to Israel, she never imagined their relationship would one day be broadcast to millions of viewers. Their love story had been one of the most beloved arcs in 90-Day Fiancé history. The shy but strong Israeli medic and the spunky Florida girl who couldn't stop smiling when he walked into the room. But reality TV is a double-edged sword. The same cameras that captured their sweetest moments also caught their hardest ones. "People think they know us," Loren told a producer in a private interview. "But they only see an hour a week. They don't see the stress when the cameras go off." Alexei, in his own confessional, was quieter. "I came here for love. But the pressure, it changes people. It changes everything." The breaking point came in early summer. Loren had been offered a brand partnership that required a 2-week trip to New York City. Alexei thought it was too much time away from the kids. "You think I'm a bad mom because I want to work?" Loren's voice trembled as they stood in their kitchen. "I think you're doing too much," Alexei replied, his accent thicker when he was upset. "You're always on your phone, always planning something. Where is the time for us? And you? You think you're perfect? You've been cold for months." The fight ended with Loren slamming the bedroom door. 2 days later, she booked a separate Airbnb to clear her head. Fans began to notice small changes. Loren stopped posting couple photos. Alexei appeared at a friend's birthday party alone. Rumors swirled on Reddit and Instagram fan pages. "Are Loren and Alex done?" One post read. "I hope not. They were my favorite couple," another replied. TLC producers, sensing a major storyline, asked both of them to sit for separate interviews. It was a quiet Monday morning when Loren posted the message to her Instagram stories. "After much thought and many conversations, Alex and I have decided to separate. This was not an easy decision, but it is what's best for us right now. Please respect our privacy as we navigate this next chapter." Alex posted his own version a few hours later, more reserved but equally final. Fans flooded their comments with shock, sadness, and, inevitably, speculation. Privately, the separation was messy. They had to figure out co-parenting schedules, divide household expenses, and decide who would keep the condo. Loren moved into a smaller apartment nearby to keep the kids close to their father. "Some nights I cry myself to sleep," she admitted to a friend over coffee. "But other nights I feel free. Like I can finally breathe." Alex, meanwhile, threw himself into work and visits with his family in Israel. "I still love her," he told a cousin. "But love is not enough sometimes." The next season of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, was already in production. TLC cameras captured Loren decorating her new apartment, adjusting to single motherhood, and cautiously dipping her toe back into the dating pool. Alexei's scenes showed him traveling, reconnecting with old friends, and reflecting on what went wrong. "I will always respect Loren," he said in one interview. "She is the mother of my children. But our paths, they are different now." Months passed. The wounds were still fresh, but both Loren and Alex slowly built new lives. They came together for their kids' birthdays and school events, smiling politely for photos but keeping conversations short. And while some fans still held out hope for reconciliation, both seemed at peace, at least for now, with the decision they had made.
90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Star Loren Brovarnik is feuding with a cast member all over again amid her Season 9 comeback, and this time, her future in the franchise might be in trouble. Loren first appeared on 90 Day Fiancé Season 3 with her now husband Alexei, whom she met while on a birthright trip to Israel. Their journey began with cultural adjustments and family concerns, but fans quickly connected with her honesty, especially as Loren opened up about having Tourette's syndrome and her desire to start a family. Over the years, Loren became a franchise staple, appearing in spin-offs like Pillow Talk and more recently 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Season 9. Viewers followed her through marriage, motherhood and cosmetic surgery decisions. While she's gained fans for being candid and relatable, she's also faced criticism for feuding with castmates, making her one of the show's most polarizing personalities. Loren recently stirred up drama by sending a pointed message to fellow cast member Thais Ramon through Thais' husband, Patrick Mendez. The message, shared by blogger 90dayfiance_Alexa, stated, "I am in Israel right now and have gotten multiple messages saying she's running her mouth poorly about me, I guess, on Pillow Talk. I'd appreciate it if she shut your mouth about me." Loren expressed confusion over the situation, saying she doesn't have a personal relationship with Thais and doesn't understand why she's being talked about. She claimed to be reacting to multiple messages alerting her that Thais had made unkind remarks during an episode of Pillow Talk, which prompted her heated response to the couple. Thais didn't stay silent. She reposted the message on her Instagram story, calling out Loren's behavior. "Loren got mad I was on Pillow Talk and decided to send a message to me and my family trying to intimidate me," she wrote. Thais' public response has added more tension to the ongoing conflict between the two 90 Day Fiancé stars. Thais responded to Loren's message by calling her a clown. 90 Day Fiancé_Alexa reposted a clip shared by Thais, where she clarified that she doesn't like using Instagram to spread negativity by talking badly about anyone or fighting with people. Thais explained that in the past, Loren had messaged her multiple times and that Thais never responded. She chose to ignore Loren because she wasn't nice and was just looking for trouble. When Thais saw the message that Loren sent to both Patrick and her, Thais revealed she never replied to Loren, like always, because Loren is a clown to her. She feels she doesn't have to talk to Loren because she doesn't like her. Thais thinks Loren sent her the text because she assumed Thais was talking badly about her on Pillow Talk, as conveyed to her by some of her followers. Loren and Thais have had a long-running feud since their last on-screen appearance together on the Happily Ever After. Season 8, Tell All. Loren and Alexei abruptly walked off set, which sparked criticism from fellow cast members. Thais and Sophie felt Loren was avoiding accountability, calling her out for escaping the tough questions. Backstage, tension flared when Thais accused Loren of acting superior, leading to a frosty exchange over a so-called. Later, Loren claimed that both Thais and Sophie confronted her for being fake and overly opinionated during filming. Thais responded by directly asking Loren if she believed she was better than everyone else. The heated interaction made it clear that the tension between the women wasn't just for the cameras. It reflected deeper, lingering resentment. Loren has made no secret of her dislike for Big Ed Brown, calling him loathes him, during the When Reality Hits with Jax and Brittany podcast in August 2023. She described him as insecure despite acting overly confident. This long-running feud boiled over at the Happily Ever After. Season 8 Tell All, where Loren confronted him directly and called him a bully. Big Ed didn't take her words lightly. In interviews, he responded angrily to her comments, claiming it put her in a lower class and likened her to a bottom feeder online. At the tell-all, tensions erupted when Loren challenged him face-to-face after he insulted her character. Loren has also feuded with Chantal Everett, revealing that Chantal made insensitive remarks about her Tourette's syndrome at a cast event. According to Loren, Chantal referred to Tourette's as a disease and blocked her on social media afterward. That reaction made their tension clear off camera and has carried into public commentary. Loren's feud with Sophie also grew during Happily Ever After. Season 8, when tensions surfaced around group dynamics and cast behaviour, Sophie expressed frustration with Loren's attitude, calling her dismissive and overly opinionated. Their conflict came to a head during the tell-all, where Sophie openly questioned Loren's intentions and accused her of thinking she was above the rest. During the Happily Ever After, Season 2, tell-all, Loren inserted herself into the heated argument between Danielle and Mohammed Jabali. While she claimed to be defending Danielle, it felt like Loren escalated the situation by shouting over others and dominating the conversation. Her approach came off more performative than supportive, shifting attention toward herself. Rather than de-escalating, Loren's involvement arguably added more chaos to an already tense moment. By inserting herself so forcefully, she faced backlash from fans who believed Danielle could speak for herself. Loren's behavior was seen by some as self-righteous, using the drama to reinforce her own image rather than genuinely helping Danielle navigate the confrontation. Why does Loren lash out at her co-stars? Loren often lashes out at her co-stars because she is very opinionated and wants to protect her image. She doesn't hesitate to call out anything she feels is unfair or disrespectful. However, her direct approach can come across as aggressive or confrontational, which sometimes fuels conflicts instead of resolving them. Her outspoken personality often stirs tension on set, making her a divisive figure among the cast. While her honesty and straightforwardness can be appreciated, her reactions also come across as defensive or overly dramatic. This dynamic leads to frequent clashes and ongoing drama with fellow cast members, adding to her reputation for feuding. Should Loren continue to appear in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise? Whether Loren should continue appearing on the 90-Day Fiancé franchise really depends on viewer preferences. Her outspoken personality and frequent drama create intense, memorable moments that some fans find captivating and entertaining. However, others feel her constant conflicts can overshadow other couples' stories and add too much negativity to the show's overall tone. If producers want to focus on more positive, balanced relationships, it might be worth considering giving Loren a break. On the other hand, if the audience enjoys the raw emotions and fiery confrontations she brings, 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, star Loren will likely remain a central figure in future seasons, keeping the drama alive. 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After airs Sundays at 8 p.m. EDT on TLC.